Alright, hello. I am coming off of probably one of the most insane days of my life. It started off really well actually. Me and Leonie had a plan to go hiking, which, you know, we did it once before, climbed a mountain. We thought, oh, it was pretty fun, let's do it again. And that was the plan for the day. We got on a pretty long hike, like 4 or 5 hours, and yeah, we got to that city with the train. We started the hike. Leonie spoke French and got us, you know, started, and it was good. We got ready and we felt excited. Once the first painful part of the hike was over, we reached an amazing view, an amazing place, nature, scenery. And it was just, it was really beautiful. Probably one of the most beautiful places I've been to. What we actually came for was the cliffs there. And we had some fun with photos, risking our lives being close to the edge. It was just so much fun. I was really happy up there. And, you know, that was halfway done with the hike. We spent a good while up there because we enjoyed it so much. We said hello to some cows and we walked wherever we wanted to up there to see what was on the other side, and we did a lot of fun things. I even ran around in a field full of flowers, you know. It's one of those things you just want to do once in your life, at least. So I thought that would be a good idea. But sadly, whilst running around in that field, something fell out of my pocket. Leonie's phone. Her $800 phone fell out of my pocket when I was running there in the field. And of course I didn't notice it until like a half an hour later when I asked her if she had her phone, and of course she didn't because I dropped it. And at that point we both kind of panicked. I ran back and we're looking through the field. I looked at the footage that I had running and to see where I possibly could have dropped it, but you know, it's not easy. Like, how do you find a phone in a field of high grass? It's, you know, I've played golf, I've looked for golf balls, and sometimes you're lucky to find one or two, but after like 1.5 hours of searching, just walking back and forth in this high grass with the flowers and stuff, I never found it. So I lost her phone. I would so much rather lose my phone than her phone, and I felt so bad about it. After, you know, an hour or two, we kind of said, okay, it's just a phone, we can get a new one, and we decided to go down the mountain, and somehow we freaking ended up taking a right turn where we were supposed to go left, and we ended up at a farm with more cows and went in a circle, and Leonie stepped in cow poo, and we ended up in the same crossway when we made that decision. So we were like, wow, this is the same place, maybe we should have gone left. So you know, trial and error, we went left the second time, and for some reason, I don't know what happened or how we did wrong, but then after a little while we were supposed to do a like 180 U-turn, but we decided to go straight. We didn't even notice that other way, and we went straight into the worst place we have ever been to. We walked on a thin little track through the mountainside, and we were hanging on to everything to not fall down, and it was like sliding rocks, and it was so dangerous. And for some reason we thought in our minds that, yeah, this is probably right. It said it would be a difficult hike, so this makes sense that it's, you know, difficult. But I don't know what judgment we were having when we didn't, you know, turn around immediately and like something must be wrong. Because there's old people up there on the mountain, so they must have gotten there somewhere, and there was definitely not in this route. This 45 minutes that we spent wasting our time on this thin track, walking over logs, climbing tracks, losing our way and getting lost. Didn't know what to do. Leonie even panicked, and I had to tell myself to not panic, to get both of us down, because at least one of us had to really focus to just, you know, stay alive, and the sun was going down. And after 8 hours of hiking up a mountain and down a mountain, I can now say that we got home. It's 1 AM and we got home. We took a taxi because the metro is no longer active. We got home. We ate some McDonald's, because we deserved it. And yeah, I made so many mistakes today, and this day went from being my best day of all time to being the worst I've had for as long as I can remember. And yeah, that's life. It's very, very up and down. In just a moment, in a day, everything can just change. And I think my perspective has changed a lot from what I've experienced today. And I'm only 20 years old. I've never, you know, I'm in the age where I've never been by myself traveling, doing stuff and experiencing these things. There's always been a parent that has showed me the way. But now I'm on my own, and I'm realizing it that, wow, in these moments when it's actually quite intense, that you're on your own. You have to solve situations that you never had to before. And it's kind of crazy. But I'm so glad we're both in one piece and alive. It was an adventure. I wonder how much this day will change my future. I don't know. But it was definitely special. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna wake up and buy Leonie a new phone. Yeah, that's it for me. Matthias Honbom from Switzerland with Leonie, having the craziest day of our lives. Bye.